Gotham Knights is around the corner, playing as Batman again.
You're not playing with me because I'm dead.
What do you mean you're dead? You're not dead.
The hero you needed, but not the one you deserve.
You're not really dead. It wouldn't be a Batman game.
Alfred.
Alfred's not here, man.
Alfred.
Seriously, what's going on?
Alfred.
So far, the gameplay to Gotham Knights has made me question it just a little bit. So we need to run through these 10 things you must know about Gotham Knights. And stick around to the end of the video because I think they are keeping a massive secret from us that is pivotal about the game. Number 10, Batman is dead and also Jim Gordon is dead. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Batman sends a pre-recorded video to the Gotham Knights, Batgirl, Red Hood, Nightwing and Robin, stating they must continue his legacy and protect Gotham City, which has been overrun by a powerful organization. In come the Court of Owls, a secret organization that has been running Gotham City for centuries. Gotham Knights will have to work together, develop their skills, use their detective work in order to find out how far up this goes and who is running this secret organization. Not only that, there are going to be some major villains in the game that I will come to a little bit later in the video. Number 9, there will be 4 playable characters. You have Nightwing, the original Robin, Dick Grayson. His combat style will be more focused on melee, using his specialized batons known as Eskrima sticks, which are wired with electric tasers to stun and incapacitate his enemies. He used to be in the circus, hence why he's doing these unnecessary backflips, but whatever.
Jesus' blood!
He will also have a glider to get round Gotham City, which looks pretty cool. We have Batgirl, aka Barbara Gordon, who can now amazingly not just walk, but literally become a superhero all of a sudden. Maybe she's got that knee brace in The Dark Knight Rises. It has been explained that she has had experimental surgery, rehab, and therapy. That is how she is now able to walk. She will probably be the closest thing to Batman because she is very similar to him, and in the gameplay, it's obvious. We have Robin, aka Tim Drake, with his collapsible quarterstaff. We've seen a lot of Robin in Arkham Knight, so we are familiar with his moves. The one thing that did shock me about one of his abilities was his ability to teleport. You know what, that's a little bit unrealistic, but...
Using teleportation tech from the Justice League satellite, I bet I could zap myself short distances in a fight.
So far, I am really impressed with Robin, especially the one where he has this costume where he has his hood up. He looks unbelievable. We have Red Hood, aka Jason Todd, the previous Robin. He was the original Robin. That is why he partly turned against Batman, because he thought Batman just replaced him and forgot him.
Jason, but you're dead. I saw him kill you.
Don't you dare lie to me!
He will be focused on his ranged weapons, non-lethal rounds. He's like the bane of the group. Look how stacked he is. The abilities of his guns look quite different and quite cool, but for me, it's a little bit less appealing out of all of them. Also, Red Hood will be able to bounce across the city using this ability called the Mystical Leap, which just looks really wrong in my opinion because it just looks really unrealistic. Robin can teleport and he can just bounce across the city. It's just a little bit too far-fetched.
Anything is possible. Bruh.
What else is really cool about the game is that we can interchange between all 4 characters at any point throughout the game. So if we don't fancy being Nightwing, boom, we can just switch to being Batgirl. Number 8. They have revealed some of the villains in the game, but I do think there's going to be a lot more. So the main villain will be the Court of Owls, as we went through earlier. It also looks like we'll be facing the Court of Owls assassins known as the Talons, which were teased in the first trailer, which you may have missed. In the trailer, they recite this.
Or if you try to crush them, then the talon strikes you dead.
And then they show up. That gave me chills. We have other enemies which have featured in the trailer, such as Mr. Freeze, aka Arnold Schwarzenegger, Penguin, Harley Quinn, Professor Pig, and Clayface. These enemies look epic, and it's only when we come to the gameplay that then I start questioning the game. Number 7. It's been described that Gotham City will be the largest Gotham City we have ever got in a video game. Broken up into 5 boroughs, which is said to have held on to signs of the 5 founding families that built it. North Gotham, New Gotham, Downtown Gotham, Historic Gotham, and Lower Gotham. It's been stated by the developers as well that even though it is the largest depiction of Gotham, it will be dense, full of life and detail, such as actual normal civilians going about their normal day. Not sure what they're going to be doing late at night. It's great that we're going to actually have some civilians, because in Arkham Knight we had nothing. We will also have access to the bat cycle, so it will be easy to transverse around Gotham.
And the world's greatest detective.
Number 6. During the day you will be hanging out at the Belfry Tower at the heart of Gotham City, which Bruce left to the Gotham Knights, as well as all his tech, which he did state that was well out of date.
Using teleportation tech from the Justice League satellite,
In the tower you will be able to switch characters, manage progression and equipment, spend your skill points and interact with the other characters. You can conduct your own research on other missions, and you will have access to your workbench, which will allow you to upgrade your gear. The Bat computer will be there to advance the story, conduct your research and initiate challenges. There's a lot of motivation to keep going back to Belfry Tower and the Bat computer, as it will initiate conversations between characters, leading to emotional reactions.
Yes, it's about Bruce. He told me never to take the mask up. Not like him.
And in order to progress some of the missions, we have to go back to the Belfry Tower, so it feels quite amazing that we're going to be more of a detective this time.
Oh, I can find your bedroom anyway. I'm the world's greatest detective.
Okay then. Number 5. As it's an action RPG, which I do love about the game, we will have to use our XP to increase our skills. Each character will have 4 skill trees for us to unlock and upgrade, and based off our playstyle we get to choose where we want to spend our experience points. Batgirl specializes in 1-to-1 melee and hacking ability. Nightwing can improve on his acrobatic skills, which he doesn't really need to. Robin can improve on his stealth or his tech, and Red Hood can improve on damage per second or at range. The point is we get the choice to shape our heroes, which I love. And what else is really good about the game, if we want to focus on one character and we build up a lot of experience points, it doesn't mean that the other characters will not get experience points. If we go back to those other characters throughout the game, we will have unused experience points so we can use to level up. So it's great to know that they're not going to be left behind. I just spat everywhere. There are no microtransactions in the game. Number 4. What else is really exciting about the game is that there will be 2-player co-op mode. You can pick any character and your friend can jump into your game at any time, or vice versa. What I have heard from a leak is that eventually there will be 4-player co-op mode, which makes sense. They probably just couldn't get it ready in time. It's great knowing that eventually you could have 4 friends literally playing the whole game at once. I think that will just be insane. You can play the entire game on your own or jump into another friend's game. As I'm doing this video, I'm getting more and more excited about the game.
I know I'm not in the game,
Seriously,
but you don't have to be happy about it.
You've absolutely
No,
lost it.
Fred.
Number 3. Now this is where I started to question the game a little bit, and maybe you guys can give me your thoughts, so make sure you comment them below. When we saw early gameplay footage, I started to think that the fighting mechanics looked very, very slow. Comparing it to Arkham Knight, that was really fast paced. It may not have looked realistic, but it looked a lot more fluid and quick.
Make sure you never walk again.
On this early gameplay footage, it looked very, very slow, and the moves in between, it just didn't look quick enough. I'm not sure if they have patched this in, but latest gameplay footage seems to have changed slightly. The mechanics have been rebuilt from the ground up, and when I did compare it to Arkham Knight, you can see the difference. The latest footage I've seen with Nightwing has changed my mind. I'm not sure if this is me or not, but it looks like they have made it more fluid and much more quicker. I'm not sure if it's me, but you guys can let me know. Number 2. Originally, this was going to be released on previous generation consoles as well. It wasn't until the 10th of May that they decided that they were going to scrap that. It just seems that some of these publishers are finding it hard to make next generation or current gen games and make them backwards compatible for the previous generation. It just seems that they're finding it a little bit difficult with the limited hardware from the previous generation. Quite guttering knowing that people can't get a PS5 because it's gone up in price, because it's still hard to get. It makes me more confident that because they are focused on current gen only, that the game will have less bugs, less glitches, and it will be a much more polished game. I freaking hope so. We see what happened with Cyberpunk, and I think a lot of developers are going to really want to refrain from doing that. Number 1. When it comes to pricing of games, yes, we are getting used to $70 and £70. We really shouldn't. At my local game, they have the game for $65.99, or the deluxe editions for £79.99, or the collector's edition, which is very cool, for £279.99. What the hell? That is a hell of a lot of money, but it does come with this really cool model of all 4 heroes. On Amazon, it's a little bit cheaper at £61.95, and in the USA, it's $69.99. And for the deluxe edition, $89.99. $299 for the collector's edition for console.
Praise the Lord Jesus.
Will you be picking up the game day one? Are you excited for it? Make sure you comment below. Let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video. 15 must-play indie games to play on your PS5. Shout out to Gavin Best. Great video. I'm playing A Plague's Tale, and right at the end with Roderick pushing the cart for some reason. I think there was a glitch because the aim just went off and I died. I'm probably just crap. Keep up the great work. You're not the only one. In that scene of A Plague's Tale, I kept dying and dying. I was like, why is my aiming off? So I think there was a glitch in the game because I wasn't that good. I'm usually good at games. That is another game I'm super excited for, and it's coming out very soon. I'm in 2 minds at what to do first. Should I buy Gotham Knights first, or should I play A Plague Tale Requiem? Just gonna have to buy both. Let's go through the big secret I think they're hiding from us about the game. Now, I think Batman is secretly alive, and I think it's up to the Gotham Knights to find and investigate his death. It's just funny how he's died, but Alfred's alive, and Alfred's going to be really important in the game. So I think they're going to use their detective work, and they will eventually find out. I'm just wondering, why has he faked his own death?
It's because I need a holiday, and I need some time with Selena.
Alfred! I can't live with him anymore. Alfred!
Twice in one night.